Hello, my name is Hayden Stanley. I am an IET student at Northwestern State University completing a project for method and work design. I am tasked to complete a time study. Um, Dr. Sapkota, you know that I work in the plant. You know that typically I would probably just find a process within the plant that I could improve upon. I do that so often, and to be honest, I already have done that for this project specifically. I had that lined out months ago. However, I did not collect the amount of data that I should have, prior to me leaving for vacation. And now I feel that I could have done that better. So I've decided to do a different project, very last minute, and that is a sequence of tricks with my dog that me and my wife got whenever we got married, and I've been training it since it was just a puppy. I feel that this will be more interesting. It's probably something that you haven't seen before, and typically in the workplace, whenever somebody stops and talks to them, or they have to look for a tool, or they get sidetracked, it's the same way with my dog.
Like, sit, sit, move. Okay, restart.
Whenever it gets sidetracked and it wants to sniff, or it hears another dog bark and it tries to look around, well, that's lost time, um, and that just is a sign of processes that can improve a little bit better, such as finding a quieter environment, making training sessions shorter so that way she's more focused, and if it goes on for too long, her focus tends to dwindle down, which is typical for all dogs. So I wanted to include some videos such as this just to kind of explain the thinking on it. I'll also include a video describing and showing Daisy, where we got her, when we got her. Also, typical to how someone would describe a machine and its process and what it does from start to finish. So I feel like this would be a different one for you. I hope you like it. So who is Daisy? When and where did we get her? So we got Daisy January the 29th of 2025. We got her from the Natchitoches Animal Shelter. She was $20. She was found by a dumpster with a whole nother litter. They couldn't find the mom around fairgrounds. Her tail was it still is, severely broken, and she was either ran over or beat or stomped on or something of the nature. Um, Nobody else wanted them. We got her when she was roughly 2.5 to 3 months old. We took her in, and she was very nervous at first, but by far, Daisy has been the most personality driven, um, protective, loving, caring, and by far the smartest, most intelligent dog I've ever had the pleasure of working with. This was me and my wife's first dog together, and Daisy did very, very well. My wife fell in love with her. Over the course of time, I taught Daisy how to fetch.
Fetch. Good girl. Good girl.
How to sit,
Sit. Good girl.
how to shake,
Shake. Good girl.
how to roll over,
Roll over.
Yay!
Good girl.
how to lay down,
Lay. Good girl.
how to jump up,
Whoop. Good girl.
how to go inside of her kennel.
Daisy, kennel.
Yay!
You'll see that she loves being around water. She likes jumping in the pool. We have a little kiddie pool for her. This journey with Daisy did not come without some complications. At some point, she was stabbed. We don't know where. We just believe that it happened around the house. She was crawling under the house or something like that. And so we had to take her to the ER actually, get a drain tube put in her, stitches put in her, and she had to be on antibiotics and painkillers and stuff like that. So she's been prone to some damages, and prone to some accidents, but that's because she's a puppy and she's playful. Daisy has seen me leave once for Army training. Um, I got to tell her goodbye. I gave her a little gift, and then I was gone for 2 months. And you know, a puppy's attention span is so short; she doesn't really remember things. So whenever I came back, it took her a second to get back used to me. But she definitely remembered me. Obviously, I'm the one who works with her day in and day out to try to teach her these things, and she's just so obedient. Everybody praises her, you know, everywhere that we go. Recently, we've gotten her a companion. She seemed to get lonely the older she got. She didn't have anybody to play with whenever me and my wife were at work. So we got her a little friend. At first, she was kind of iffy about her, but it's getting better and better.
Sit. Good girls.
I'm also going to show some videos of us doing our sequence together. The lay, sit, and then jump sequence. And you'll see, I'll show some blooper clips basically, where she hears the other dog that we have whining or barking or whatever it may be, and her attention is drawn away. Like I've said before, this is similar to something that would happen in the working environment. I just thought this was more of a fun take on it.
Lay. Sit. Sit. Move. Okay, restart. So we're starting in the sit position. Lay. Hey, you need to focus. Let's try that again. Lay. Sit. Whoop. Good girl.